Prajnaparamita means perfection of wisdom. Probably you already knew that. Prajnaparamita means perfection of wisdom. Before we can understand what is the perfection of wisdom, we must understand what is wisdom. Wisdom, as Venerable Geshe-la teaches us, is a virtuous, intelligent mind that understands meaningful objects. If we have a virtuous, intelligent mind understanding meaningful objects, then we have wisdom. Everyone, even animals, has some intelligence. We can see in our world, for example, some humans are very intelligent in business or politics or social media. They have a lot of intelligence in these subjects. And they are able to increase, for example, their position, their power, their wealth and reputation. They're clever in this way. Also, many animals are very good at gathering resources and finding food. I can give you a good example. Looking out a window in my room, I see very clearly a small building with an open front, which is where we keep the dumpster for IKRC Grand Canyon. Okay. All the garbage goes there. When we first moved here, if I remember correctly, the dumpster did not have a lid or a cover. It was open. And the ravens, large black birds, the ravens, they saw this and realized this was a very good place to find food. And for it seemed like quite a long time, you could always see a raven out there on top of the building, in the dumpster, wherever, around. They were always around. It was good business for them. They did very good business until one day when the humans put a lid on the dumpster. Two of them. Two black, lid or cover. This changed everything for the ravens, because when the lid was closed, which it was then pretty much all the time, the ravens had no ability to lift it. It was too heavy, and the small space in the middle wasn't large enough for them to go inside. This was noticed by the squirrels in the neighboring trees, that no longer did the ravens rule this area while the humans were away. And so the squirrels started to come and realized this is very good business for them too. So they would go and they would find food. And they were doing a very good job, gathering resources, finding food, and so forth. But the ravens, not to be outdone, very intelligent, They would wait for the squirrels to go, because the squirrels would climb in and could get through the middle part where it was slightly open between the two lids, the two covers. So the squirrels would go in and come out with food, maybe like a piece of bread. And then they'd come out and they'd start to head back to their home, the trees nearby. And the ravens would then fly down, swoop down ferociously, really close, and scare the squirrels. And the squirrels would drop their food. And then the ravens would get the food, Very clever. Clearly, these animals are intelligent. But this intelligence is not wisdom. What I've described, different types of human intelligence, animal intelligence, this is not wisdom. Wisdom is necessarily a virtuous, intelligent mind that understands meaningful objects. It is virtuous intelligence. It understands meaningful objects. Therefore, what is a meaningful object? To really understand wisdom, we must understand what are meaningful objects. Venerable Geshe explains a meaningful object is one that gives us great meaning when we realize it. Perhaps we want some more explanation. A meaningful object is one that gives us great meaning when we realize it. When we realize meaningful objects of knowledge, meaningful objects, not only do we experience great benefit in this life, but also, and I would say especially, great benefit at death and after death.